So, hi guys, welcome to our very first episode of THK. My name is Katie and I will be the host of the show. So, this channel is called The Hustle with Katie and we'll basically be having conversations about business, entrepreneurship, investment, and money matters. We'll also be hosting entrepreneurs and they'll be talking to us about their journey in business and we'll be learning a few lessons from them. So, thank you so much for those of you who subscribed earlier. It's been a long wait and we are finally here. And also, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, kindly pause and hit the subscribe button. So today, in our very first episode, we are joined by the director of Aflotech Kenya Limited, which is a company in the cleaning industry, and we are joined by the director who is called Mr. Denis Asiko. We'll just be having a conversation with him around his business, and he'll be telling us what he does. So I'll just give him a chance to introduce himself and a bit about his business, and then we can pick up the conversation from there. So, Mr. Dennis, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Let me start with my name. My name is Denis Asiko. Denis Asiko is the director of Aflotech Kenya Limited. Aflotech Kenya Limited is a company that is in the cleaning industry, and therefore we have a lot of activities that we undertake in the cleaning industry. As you know, that the cleaning industry is a very, very competitive industry, and there are a lot of services there. So Aflotech Kenya was registered in 2020. That is when I actually registered the business. It was a business by then. And later in 2021, incorporated it into a limited company.
Okay.
So it's fully operating as a limited company, registered in the Republic of Kenya, and therefore has all the documents required for purposes of running a business in Kenya.
Okay.
Yes. So as a company, we identified a gap.
What was that specific gap you identified?
We realized that in our environment, there's this thing called green environment, and we thought of what can we do so that we can also be part and parcel of the green environment ambassadors. So I actually sat down and then come to a realization that I need to venture into a cleaning company, because that also will be able to play a very big role as far as environment is concerned.
Okay.
So that is the reason why I actually came up with the company. Yeah, so far we are 3 directors.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the 2 directors are committed elsewhere in other activities, so they are not here with us. So I'm here to actually represent the company.
So did you start as you yourself? You are the one who was doing the cleaning, or you just started with the employees?
I was part of the employees.
Yeah, sometimes
Actually,
you just start as you.
when you start a business,
Yeah.
the first person, you become the first
you're normally the
employee.
first employee.
Yeah, so I was one of the employees.
Yeah.
And sometimes I could, hire and then hire a daily hiring, then you pay. So that is how I've been operating.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank God that so far it is picking, not the way I thought.
How many people are you currently hiring?
Currently, we have 14 employees.
14 permanent employees, or is it on contract basis?
We employ on contract.
So maybe you can just tell us, what are some of the challenges you faced when you're starting this business?
Before I talk about the challenges, there are a lot of challenges in every business out there. Mm-hmm. But maybe I would love to talk about each and every company must operate under visions, under missions, and also the core values.
Yeah, maybe you can just tell us what are yours.
So our company gleaned on this mission. As a company, we want to be a leading provider, a service provider.
Okay.
Delivering the exceptional and customer satisfaction. That is our most vision. And the reason why we want to do this, we want to be committed and also to offer quality, reliability, and sustainability services. So that is the reason why we actually came up with these visions. And then our missions, we also want to be we want to provide our clients with a clean and healthy environment by delivering exceptional cleaning services that exceed their expectations. I want to believe that each and every client out there want to satisfy whenever you offer services to them. So our mission is to make sure that we offer the best services ever, so that where the environment can be attractive, where they live in can be attractive. Then the core values, our core values is as follows: we are professionalism, dependability, uh, responsiveness, and also trustworthy. We want to operate under those core values, because for you to be an established company, then you must operate under those values: the professionalism, dependability, trustworthy, and responsiveness.
Sure.
Yeah. So far, these are our services, the services that we offer in the company. We offer hotel, clinics, and hospital cleaning services. We offer sofa, carpet. We do shampoos, steam cleaning. We do move in and move out cleaning services, after construction cleaning services, post construction cleaning services, and then we also have general and deep cleaning. And this normally we measure on bedrooms and also kitchens areas, because I want to believe that those are very, very sensitive areas in the house. And then we also offer normal normal commercial cleaning services in offices, domestic cleaning services, one-offs, and many that we cannot be able to mention at this time. As we speak, we are also trying to introduce some of these activities in the company, because we realize that our limited company is a company that can operate in so many activities. So we also thought of coming up with messenger services, and our target is corporate, major organizations, institutions within our country. We were also thinking of coming up with the janitary services.
So those are still on the vision.
They are still on the vision, but we're yet to incorporate them. And also we are working on also introducing gardening. So we'll also be outsourcing gardeners. So those are things that are within our vision, and maybe before the year ends, we shall have incorporated all those activities within our company.
Do you also do fumigation?
Yes, we do fumigations.
For both residential and commercial?
Both residential and commercial.
Okay.
Yes. We also do landscaping. That is ground maintenance.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so our company fully operates under all those activities. We are not limited to any.
You have a wide range.
Yes, a wide range of activities.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let me just ask, because there are so many other cleaning services in the city,
Yes.
So what is it that differentiates you from your competition? What is your unique selling point?
We normally look at what is called client base.
Client base.
Yes. And for you to do that, then you have to identify who is your client. Yeah, so we've been operating in a way that we have to know who are our clients, and normally for us to achieve this, then we have to check on our clients, like the clients that we have right now. We have to keep on checking on them. The more
you on them in terms
it means normal communication. You have normal communication with them, just to maintain that relationship. Because who knows, maybe because most of the companies operate under referrals. The same clients that you have will actually refer you to another client.
So your main source of clients is referrals.
Referrals. Yes.
And how do you market your business mostly? Or it's through referrals?
Referrals is one of them. We also have a social media fan page where we also actually market our business. We have Facebook account. We are not in all those sites, but we are looking forward to have a website very soon, and also have incorporate with an Instagram account, and also maybe TikTok. So we are almost getting there.
Okay.
Yes.
So you talked about sustainability. you say that the reason why you started this business was because of environmental sustainability and that green environment and all that stuff.
Yes.
How does your business ensure that you maintain that environmental, you conserve the environment when you're delivering your services?
Yeah, our business, for example, before you get into this business, then you have to be registered with NEMA.
Yeah, true.
NEMA, I think, is an environmental institution in Kenya that control and manage environment. So first of all, what we did, we went through that process and got all the qualification, the certificate that allow us to operate as a cleaning company. Because, cleaning company, as I said, is something to do with green environment, normally touch environment, and also health-wise. So we thought of, first of all, get qualified with the NEMA, and then from now we can be able to actually operate as a cleaning company.
Apart from NEMA, is there any other regulation you need to?
We also have the county government.
County government.
Yes, which you must also be able to, like, for example, Nairobi County. They have introduced something called the Nairobi Green Environment. So you have to make sure that you've also been approved, inspected and approved by the same.
How often do they do the inspections?
Which normally happens annually.
Annually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have to renew
once you've been given the
year.
certification, then you're good to go.
You have to renew it annually.
Yeah, you have to renew it annually.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the challenges in this business. Basically, you can just tell us, when you're starting up, some of the challenges you faced when you're starting, and maybe some that you're still facing right now, given that you're a bit established.
Challenges.
When you're starting up.
Challenges does not end.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, from the onset of the onset, and even to when you were now in business. Yeah, so at the moment when I was starting, there are a bit of challenges when it comes to finances. Starting a business.
Yeah, true.
When you're struggling financially, is not an easy thing. And then even when you get an assignment, you still need money, because assume maybe you have an assignment, let me say a contract, and then at that very time you also need to buy other materials. You need to maintain your employees, paying their salaries. So sometimes it can force you to go back deep down your pocket and finance. So most of the time we finance. Yeah, most of the time we finance all our activities.
Challenge.
Yeah, those are the main challenges.
Okay.
And that is a major challenges.
How do you maneuver?
We just try. You only do what you can be able to do. Whatever you cannot do, just leave. So whatever is within our ability, we are able to do. In as much as there are financial struggles each and every day, but then we try what we can be able to do, and that is why we are here today.
Apart from finances and competition,
we have so many challenges that I cannot talk about all of them.
I mean, the major ones can
we have the turnover, high turnovers
from clients.
Even from maintaining the internal activities of the company, especially the staff.
Oh,
for example,
high turnover from staff.
Because you see now, before you employ staff, there are some which you have to train. You have to train them. So sometimes you train, yes, but then no one want to stay long in this business for cleaning. You train an employee today.
You train, they leave, and then you have to train others again.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you don't have a long term staff employee.
So what do you do to try and at least keep them?
We just try all our best, because at the end of the day, employment is also a crisis in the country.
Yeah, true.
So we just try to keep them. Whoever want to leave, you cannot stop him or her from leaving. But then your business has to continue. Yeah. So those are also challenges that we face as a company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you have different. You have different sites.
Yeah, we have different sites. Where we are at the moment is actually the third site that we have.
Okay. What are the other sites?
We have a site in Kilimani, at one Padmo place in Kilimani.
Okay.
Then we also have a site in KU, Unicity. Yeah, so those are our sites as we speak. Apart from that, we also have to do the one-off cleaning activities. So that one is based on client. When client call you for maybe want his or her house to be cleaned, then you have to send people on the ground.
Okay.
So those ones also we also measure on maintenance and repairs. Assignments, then you can be you find a way of also servicing the company, paying salaries, buying cleaning materials. Yeah.
So since you started the company, when you started the company, how long did it take for you to break even, when you realize that this thing is actually something you can do, because it's something you can concentrate on? How long did it take for you to realize that this business is actually working? Because sometimes you try, this thing, then you give up. People, especially for startups, most startups give up even before the 1 year mark.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So when did you realize that this is actually something I can do for a long time?
We just have a passion. We had a passion for it, and we also wanted to be self-reliant in nature. Yeah, because sometimes employment also is becoming a challenge to so many young people in business.
Were you employed when you were starting?
No, I was not employed. I've been a self-employed.
You just started
from
full-time?
the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I've learned a lot. And by the time I was coming to start this company, together with my colleagues, it's something that we thought we could do and we could achieve. Yeah, because we had a passion for it. Yeah, although they're busy. Some people start business and at the end of the day they drop it. But for us, we wanted to stay with all the challenges. There's even a time we stayed for like 1 year
without
a
clients.
business.
Without clients.
Yeah, without clients.
And you didn't close down?
We didn't close down.
What is it that kept you pushing on?
We had that, we had hopes. The visions was with us, was in actually running in our plan.
Yeah, true.
That it is not now, but someday, yes, we will.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what kept us going up to now. Yes.
So what can you tell someone who's maybe starting up, someone who maybe wants to start this particular business and challenges, and they feel like it's not moving and they are maybe about to give up?
Challenges should not be a problem.
Maybe they're not getting consistent clients, and they're finding it hard to maintain.
Yeah.
To maintain the cost of the services.
Challenges is not a problem. Challenges can be overcome. There are ways to mitigate challenges. But I would just want to advise a young person who really wants to start a business, not necessarily business cleaning company, but there are so many businesses out there. Before you start, ask around, ask people who are in business, ask people you trust, ask them how to do it.
Like do your research.
Do your research, yes. Don't start a business and then you do your research. That one you will close down that business.
Before starting.
Research first before starting. Yes, so that is what we actually did. It took us time. Sometimes we could procrastinate. Actually, I had this idea way back in 2018. But I was procrastinating. I kept on delaying this thing.
What is it that
just the same way you can have an idea, but you're failing to articulate that idea. So I was in that situation where I have an idea, but I could not articulate. So in 2020, I think Corona also taught us lessons. Yeah, because most of the time people were just at home. You were just there, nothing you were doing. Especially people like us who are not employed by that time. So I think I had to think wide on now that I'm that there are no business. What do I do?
What do you do?
Yeah, so I said this is the time I have to start, even if it means starting in a baby step manner. But I thank God that I started.
So your business was a Corona baby.
My business was a Corona.
Yeah,
it was a Corona.
Corona
yeah, sure. My business, it was a Corona baby.
Oh, okay.
It was birthed at
So
that
it was a
at that
blessing.
given
It was a
moment.
blessing for you.
Yes.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So for now, I can just say that starting business sometimes has challenges,
Yeah, true.
especially for young people, like we were saying. For us, we are running business, three of us, and I can tell you that we are so committed into this cause. We are so committed.
Your three partners.
The three partners.
Okay.
Yes. We have roles to discharge. Each and every one of us has a role, and we are doing well. At the end of the day, what we want to achieve, we get into it. What we cannot achieve, then we let and say we try it another time. Yeah, so that is how we've been doing our business.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe I can just ask you, how do you maintain a cordial relationship between you and your employees? Because you said you have employees in those other branches, and you're here. Who do you have supervisors? Who are supervising them?
We have supervisors within them. Supervisors are those cleaners.
Okay, so there's
Yeah,
someone
so
who's
maybe you just
supervising them wherever
appoint,
they
you
are.
designate one to be the supervisor of the entire group. Yeah, but one thing I believe in, first of all, have a rapport with your employees. Your employees are your bosses.
Yeah,
They are your
true.
bosses. Yes. So always lower yourself down to a point that you're like an employee to them. Yeah.
So that
Just
you
a
can be able
colleague.
to
Yeah. So that is how we've been able to interact with our employees.
And then
Yes.
you build the trust.
The trust. Very important.
So do you remember how much capital you used to start this business? Maybe you can, if maybe I wanted to start this business, approximately how much capital would I need? First of
I
all,
can't hear the.
how hard is it to be certified by NEMA so that you can start this business? Is it so complicated?
It's not complicated. Just have all the requirements that they need.
What are the requirements?
You must be a registered company in
Okay.
Kenya or a registered business. Have yourself the business permit. Get other qualifications from other bodies.
Like which ones?
With the KRA, you have to have a PIN, the company PIN, and also sometimes they check whether you have the tax compliance. Are you compliant?
Okay.
Yeah, they cannot give this document to a company that is not compliant. Yeah, and then your directors must also be have regular standings in terms of their can I say in terms of the article 6 of the constitution. Yeah, so those requirements are very important. And so once you have them, then you can be able to apply with the NEMA. Sometimes NEMA come and assess the office. You cannot be given the certification
if you don't have
a physical office.
Okay.
There
So
must
they
be a
have to come
physical
and see your
location.
physical.
They must come and assess whether you know your office is established. You really run this business. So there are things they assess. Once you meet the threshold, then you'll be given the permit.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing happens even with other bodies that clear us. Even with right now with KRA, for example, for you to be given a VAT, then you must have have an physical office, which they come and assess.
Okay.
Yeah. So the same procedure is also being employed in a NEMA. They check whether you have an office. Are you registered? Do you have document registered with the government? And then from there now they can be able to check whether those threshold reasons enough for you to be given the certificate.
Okay.
Yes.
That is all. If someone wanted to start this business, I was asking you about the capital.
The capital.
Yeah, approximately how much would someone
for a young
to...
person? You cannot get enough capital for you to start a business.
But I mean the minimum.
But you
because
start with what?
When you're starting up, you need to buy some equipment, yeah.
Yes, you have to
What
buy
are some
some
of the
equipment.
essentials you need to buy when starting up?
When starting a cleaning company.
Cleaning company.
First of all, register your company, which I think will cost you around whichever means you're going to use it, but it will cost around 15,000.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
Plus the certifications and all that.
no,
The permits.
that is just incorporation certificate from the company registry.
Okay.
And then these are the requirements like with the county government and so with the NEMA. And also sometimes the Kenya Poison, not Kenya Poison Board, there's this body called Kenya Pest Control something. So you have to get, especially if you want to venture into garbage collection.
Yeah.
I mean, want to venture into how do you call it, fumigations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go through that body, and the body will clear you up.
Okay.
Yeah, so just you cannot get these things at once. Even us, we never go to them at once.
So you can get them as you
As you
continue.
continue.
You don't need to
This
have
does
them
not
all at
limit you to do
once.
business. So long as it is not a government tender or a serious institutional tender.
If you're doing private.
Yeah, if you're doing private, sometimes privates don't ask a lot of those documents. But as far as competition is there, you need to get the documents with you, because we also compete with documents. If you don't have documents, you cannot compete with companies that are already in the business, which have their documents. Then you also have to register yourself with the Kenya Employment. We have there's a body called the Kenya Employment Act. So that the Kenya Employment also give a certification for your employees. So sometimes also, especially when you want to apply tenders with the government, one of the requirements is that you have to get that document from the Kenya Employment Authority. Yeah, so it's just a long process. So it's not something that you can do in a day. It's not a one-day thing.
So you just get them with the time.
It's to get them with the time.
But when it comes to the equipment and the essentials for starting to operate this kind of business,
we started with a vacuum.
What are some of the essentials you need?
The first thing we bought was the normal cleaning material, like the buckets, the brooms, yeah, and then the vacuum cleaner.
The vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are a lot of vacuum cleaner cost.
Vacuum cleaner range from between 10,000 to up to 40,000. You can get a good one.
Okay.
Yes.
So at least
we have small ones and the medium ones and also the big ones. Yes.
So basically those are the things you need to get started. So it's not like so much capital.
It is not so much capital. Maybe we will need so much capital, especially when you have those assignments with you. When now you're starting to pay employees, buying those cleaning materials.
Now when you start employing people.
Yes, now that means you every month you will have to cater for your employee salary. You have to pay them with whatever means that you know. So that is why now we need money to do that. But that should not limit someone. We also started, we didn't know where we could get money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so there are also bodies that lend the young people, especially when you have a business that is registered. There are bodies that lend young people money to do business. Maybe you can present a proposal to them. So
have you ever gotten finance from those bodies?
We haven't, but we are looking forward because we want to expand our business.
Okay.
So we are looking forward. We are working on a proposal.
Which specific body are you
African Development Bank.
Development
Bank. Yeah, they have an agency under the same bank that supports youth and women. Yeah, so we were looking forward that if we have a very, very detailed proposal, then we can present to them. Okay. Yeah, so that they can fund us. But you see, for you to get those funds, then it's a process. They also have to come and assess your business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so the same way. Yeah, we're saying that
it's not for startups. Like you can't. It's not easy to be funded
for startup. Then you must show them that this is what you have at that moment, because they also ask for bank statement. So
if a business is starting up, they don't have a bank statement. What do you present?
For you to start a business, it means you have something for startup. So that is what you present with them.
Like your personal finances in that case.
Yeah, your personal finances.
Oh, so you present for them
your bank statement.
Your personal bank statement.
Not necessarily your personal bank statement. You can deposit that money
into your business.
Into your business. Yeah, so that is what you present with them.
Okay.
But I know it's a serious process for you to
and
get
it's a
it.
challenge for
But
startups because
we can try. We can try. So there are so many bodies. We have the KEOP, Kenya, this one that deals with youth. They also give loans, but under certain conditions. Yeah, so those ones are also possible that a young person can always try.
So since you started, do you have some regrets about starting up?
I don't regret.
You don't regret. You don't ever
I
regret
don't. This
starting
was
up.
the best decision that we made.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't regret.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a long-term investment.
Okay.
Yeah, because we believe that when you are employed, that cannot be an inheritance.
Yeah, true.
But when you have a business somewhere, that becomes an inheritance. So we are not regretting. We believe that in as much as, yes, business moves in a baby step, but then, yeah, time comes when we'll be on our climax.
Okay.
With the
Yeah, true.
consistency, we will get there. Yes.
Okay. So as we wind up, maybe I can just say a word to upcoming entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs who are starting up businesses. What is it that you can tell them when it comes to running and maintaining a business? Just tell them a word.
Maybe I just want to say that I know most of our people are graduates.
Yeah.
What I can say is that education should not just make us career oriented, job seeking individuals.
Yeah.
But education should make us to be people who are meaningful in nature, people who are meaningful in the society, such that through that education you can also be able to come up with something, and that something can also be able to sustain the society. It can sustain the society such that maybe whatever your business can also employ, or the society.
Okay.
Maybe an organization that you've started can also help the society in one way. So maybe what I can leave fellow young people like us is that let us continue to be self-reliant and always try. When you keep on trying without giving up, then that consistency will one day,
In short, they should not depend on employment. They should not wait to be employed. They can just start up
not
something
everybody
for
can
them.
do business. Not everybody can stay in employment. Those who can do employment can work as employed individuals. Let them work. Those who can do, because majority are not employed.
Yeah.
But those majority will find that some of them just want employment. Some of them
They
they
can't
want
do
to venture into
business.
businesses.
Yeah.
So what you can do best, go for it. If it
Okay.
is employment, just go for it. If it is starting your own business, just go for it. Because
Okay.
who knows, you are going to be an employer as well.
Okay.
You're going to help the government in reducing employment crisis.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yes.
So where can your potential clients find you, or where online? Where can we find you?
Online, currently we are running a Facebook business page.
It's called
It's just called Aflotech Kenya. If you Google Aflotech Kenya, you'll be able to
Aflotech
see it.
Kenya Limited.
Limited, yes.
Okay, and maybe if someone wants to contact you, how can they reach you?
We have a company number. So our company number is 0768
Okay.
77 916. And then you can also reach us through our email, info@aflotechkenya.com. Yes.
Okay.
Or aflotechkenya@gmail.com. Those are our emails.
Okay.
Yes. So when you reach out to me, you'll be able to get the services.
Okay.
Yeah. So my number is 0711 163 396.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining us on this episode. We really hope that it's not for free that you came here. We hope it's going to have a positive impact to your business.
Yes.
In terms of maybe getting more clients, or maybe partners, or investors, or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
So we really hope it's going to have a positive impact. So that's why we are doing this show, so that we can give businesses a platform to promote themselves and to help them achieve their dreams. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you our audience for watching this episode. We really hope you enjoyed, and we hope you learned a thing from or two. I really learned. I've learned a few things from Denis's journey. And just if you like this video, just hit the like button and also leave us a comment so that you can know what you've learned from this episode. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want us to come and cover your business, if you want to have a conversation around your business with us, you can also reach us through the numbers on your screen, and then we will come right where you are. So until next time, it's goodbye. Thank you.